Hi, I'm Annie Lane, and during these times of uncertainty, I've been reflecting a lot. And I was just reflecting on a conversation I had with a colleague of mine many years ago. His name is Don McPherson. Don is very active in the effort to engage men as allies to end violence against women and girls and other men through this movement that they've been working many decades on. Still a lot of work to do. But, anyways, we were at a conference in Boston a bunch of years ago, and we were just having a side conversation before he was going to do his talk track. He said, "You know what? We have to fight this infection." So it just made me think of the COVID virus, right? Coronavirus, COVID 19. And, you know, domestic violence is kind of like COVID 19. It's a very toxic disease that infects people. And unless it's prevented or mitigated or stopped, it's going to go on. And yeah, sometimes it can be deadly also. Those are the extreme cases. The problem is we can never predict who is going to die and who isn't. So I was asked to do a little snippet because I'm a survivor of domestic violence, and you can see the backdrop here, the word harmony. And this is a quilt. And I'm going to read just a little snippet from my personal story of escape and survival from domestic violence many, many years ago. And this is a quilt that I conceived, and within it is my little story. So I'll read this poem now. But this is the purpose of the quilt. It's dedicated to the innocent victims of domestic violence, to those who suffer abuse and live in fear, and to those within our community who work tirelessly to promote peace and healing. So I conceived this quilt, and then with the help of, big help, of Jackie Lynn's Fabrics and Sewing Center in Irondequoit. She donated all the time and materials to craft this beautiful quilt. So I'll just kind of keep showing some of these blocks. And then in the meantime, I will read my story. So the way you see the purple blocks and you see the yellow blocks represent survivors. So here's the little story I'm going to read. And the purple blocks represent women and children who have been murdered in our community, Monroe County and surrounding areas, by the cruelty of domestic violence. So, my story of hope. I don't walk on eggshells anymore. I don't have to predict your mood today. I don't have to sneak upstairs and take the phone off the hook, because I don't live with you. I don't hear screaming and shouting, harsh words or name calling right in my face. I'm not backed up against a wall or curled up in the corner. I don't see you biting your lower lip or clenching your fists, because I don't live with you. I don't hear doors slamming or things breaking. I don't see you punching walls. I'm not holding your bloody, trembling hands under cold water. I used to believe you hurt yourself more than me, but not now. I don't curl up in bed and pretend I'm asleep. I wake up in peace. I'm not jerked from a sound sleep. I don't have a gun in my face or threats made. I don't see that glaze over your eyes. I don't feel you scaring me anymore. I don't feel your hands on my throat. I'm not shaking from head to toe. I don't run and hide now. I don't plead for my life. I'm not your wife. I don't hear you say you're sorry anymore. because I don't live with you. I wrote that in 1995. So there's the rest of my story, and I will leave you with that and just say, please, there's hope available. Or if you or if anyone you know is experiencing domestic violence, intimate partner violence, there'll be some resources attached to this post. Thanks so much.